It's May 10th, 2019, and I'm here on another Mount Olympus hike before work. Yesterday I was listening to Carl Benjamin, also known as Sargon of Akkad, his YouTube moniker, speaking with Milo Yiannopoulos, two pro-Trump classic liberal conservatives conserving Western Enlightenment values. That's fine. But both are socially permissive, socially liberal, although I'm not sure the word liberal is appropriate, just socially abusively permissive. Denialist. I mean, what's the difference between a libertarian, or a so-called classic liberal, and a leftist who's in favor of abusive permissiveness and denialism regarding human nature? What's the difference? Well, not much difference on social issues. Both sets of people, the leftists and the libertarians, so-called libertarians. The reason I say so-called is because denialism is not liberty. You don't have liberty when you're in denial with regard to things. So both Carl Benjamin and Milo Yiannopoulos are in favor of Faggyfag marriage. And Milo claims to be married to a man. But you cannot be married to a man if you're a man, because putting your John Thomas into the rear end of another man does not produce a baby. That's why two men can't get married, because the word marriage, by traditional definition, means a committed support structure meant to support what happens when a human female and a human male hook up and babies are naturally there then produced. Thus, tearing the word marriage from its inherently reproductive roots is a form of abusive denialism. Not because any God said so, but because our evolved natures say so. So how are you going to get out of that? How are you going to escape that argument? If you're claiming to be a person who helps people red pill. Yes, I hate the approach of the Mormon Church with regard to these issues. They've poisoned the well of human goodness. They've shut the gates of heaven by their approach, for where heaven equals the most beneficially realized expression of our evolved natures. Teaching children that whacking off will turn them into a faggyfag is not the best approach. So Spencer Kimball and Boyd Packer were utterly wrong with regard to their approach. Yes, let us agree on that. But let's also agree that it's throwing the baby of evolved values out with the bathwater of mysticism to state that because Spencer Kimball and Boyd Packer were wrong in their approach, well, that means we should just redefine the word marriage. and state that men and men can get married or women and women can get married when they cannot. They can't produce babies au naturel, the 1.2 billion year evolved way. So that's a key touchstone, a key litmus test as to whether you're in denial with regard to evolved human nature or not, as to whether you embrace faggy-fag marriage or not, because two faggy-fags, male or female, cannot get married. Why? Because the word marriage has, for hundreds or thousands of years, meant that you're about to jump in to a situation where human children are about to be naturally produced, because when a man and woman get together, usually at night, they do something or a few things which then cause babies to be naturally produced. So what are you going to do about those babies? Humans are not bonobos. Humans are also not orangutans. The men stay around to help raise the babies. Okay? Both men and women, but maybe more especially men, are interested in the genetic heritage of their children for fully natural and evolved reasons. Is it a natural fallacy to state that, a naturalistic fallacy to state that whatever evolution shows should be a goal? Well, that's not really what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that evolution is smarter by how it works. The process of evolution is smarter by how it works. The selection process of evolution is smarter than a dumb shit leftist, as well as smarter than a creationist rightist. But at least the rightist embraces within his heart or her heart the evolved family values that are couched within the religious contexts within which they are operating. Is your head about to explode as a denialist leftist or as an abusively permissive libertarian? Is your head about to explode? Probably. That's what happened online when I state these type of ideas to people who, like the ex-Mormons, the people in Atheists of Utah, the atheist community of Austin, denialist dumbshits who claim to be for liberty, but are not really. They claim to be for reason and logic, but they're not really. Not really. Yeah, it kind of sucks that someone's going to put the dampener on your party, your denialist abusive party. Kind of sucks. When an atheist like me causes words to come out of his mouth or uses his hands to type on keys, ideas which make you upset and kind of put a dampener on your pot-smoking, crazed, abusively permissive party, denialist party. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I know. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? It doesn't really suck in the long term, though, because if you do the alternative, you'll have a less sucky life. What's the alternative? Well, marriage, family, children, supporting the children, being faithful to your spouse. That's the alternative. Living in an inherently reproductive couple. Boy, that's a revolutionary idea. Whoever thought of that one? Well, your parents did, if you're around. Or do you want to turn your back on the fact that you got created in the first place? So, that's my message. All right, I've got to head down my hikey trail. The hikey trail. Okay, have fun.